Hi, I'm Alex. I also go by Squadlum when I make music, and in about 4 hours I'm going to make an 8-track album in a 24-hour live stream. Um, Crazy, but I really want to do it. I've been making music every day for almost a year now. On May 20th will be the year long point. And so I've been practicing like making a song in a short amount of time, and um, as a kind of capstone to this project, I from very early on I wanted to make a full album in a day, see if it's possible, and I think it is. And this is the video where I explain my plan and how I'm gonna do it. So I guess yeah, let's get into the how and then I'll explain the why. So I have a schedule printed out and everything. This is all set up so that I can see, what times and like what the songs I'm gonna do are and everything. So I kind of have a schedule to follow, so I don't have to be making those decisions all the time. I'm splitting each song up. So there's 8 songs. I'm splitting each song up into 3 stages, which is 24 stages. That's very ideal for 24 hours. So these songs are going to be going through 3 stages: ideation, development, and polish. The ideation stage, I throw everything out onto the table, just pretty much sketch out as much as I can, throw out a bunch of ideas, see what sticks, see what doesn't, and that's going to last an hour long. 2, development, also an hour long. That's when I take the elements that I've thrown out. I'm going to start arranging them into a more cohesive piece and kind of fleshing things out. 3, polish, that's 45 minutes long, and that's going to be like putting the final touches on the track, making sure it's completed, and then mixing and mastering. So I guess that's 2 hours and 45 minutes per track, which gives me 2 hours extra time, which is for breaks, that I'm going to be scattering throughout, like every 3 hours, I think. Yeah, these purple lines are breaks, and so some of them are 5 minutes, some of them are 10 minutes. I have like when I need to take coffee or Monster, or I actually got Red Bull. So I kind of know when I want to get some caffeine into my body, when I want to eat. I've got 5 people arriving throughout the process. Some of them are musicians, some of them are not. They're just going to be keeping me company, keeping me motivated, and throwing out ideas every once in a while. And I think that's how I'm going to go through the day. And in terms of style, I think I've thought about like how I want to style this album to make it easier for myself to make it in 24 hours. And I'm taking inspiration from like punk bands and old school techno and stuff like that, where these people had really low quality sounds, and also the important part is like 4-track recorders and limited amounts of like a lot of electronic music these days is very dense. There's a lot of elements in the track. I want to keep it to 4 elements at any one time. And the primary inspiration for this is like early Daft Punk, their album Homework. It's really raw, it's really simple, and really riff based, and I think that's great. And I think working off of that style would be the best for making this project. So I've got some other inspirations, other like 90s electronic tracks, and Human After All, another album by Daft Punk. So these are kind of stylistic things that I think will help me out with making this album. It's going to be a bit more raw and aggressive than I usually am, I think, but I'm excited to play around with that style. I think it's going to help me out a lot. And why? Why am I doing this? Well, I'm seeing it as a marathon in a way. A physical marathon would be like 26.2 miles. Like, why would anybody do that in a day? This is similar. It's a mental marathon. It's an artistic marathon. I'm just making as much as I can and as long as I can. And it's kind of proving to myself that I can do it. And if I can do this, then I can do anything, pretty much. And this whole year-long daily music project has been me proving to myself that I am capable of doing things and completing stuff, which is a problem I've had for a very long time. And this is the first time I've made something of this caliber, of this scale. And it's really, in a weird way, inspirational to me that I am able to do this. And, you know, I think this would be the final, you know, step into like, you're an artist now and you can do it. So it's a kind of personal thing. It's not just a crazy stunt. Although hopefully, you know, people get a kick out of it. That's also what I'm hoping to do. So, yeah. See you soon.